How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Big Six. Over 1,000 of you waiting. It is a late one tonight. Obviously, Europa League, Conference League, all of that stuff was on today. So you know what it is. And I'm sure you watched a couple of the watch-alongs. Matisse was live earlier. SAEED just come back from being live. It's happened again, SAEED.
It's happened again, innit, man? I was surprised you didn't do the watch-along, man. I was thinking everyone was telling me, yo.
I got back late, bro. So I caught the end of the first half. That's when I got back.
Bro, it's just tired, man. It's got to the point of beyond angry, man. It's just tiring, man. Like 21st in the Europa League. It's mad.
Yeah, we'll talk. Don't worry, we'll talk. We'll talk. 100%.
Yeah, we'll talk, man.
We have to. That is crazy. 21st in the Europa League. As you can see, FUAD's in the building. Tobes is still away. He will be back Sunday, Tobes, for the mob watch along. But big up FUAD. What are you saying, my bro?
All good, bro. Always good to be here, especially off the back of a win. You know what I'm saying? So good times. I thought Tobes was going to do me dirty here. We was going to get the Europa League shaft and then get sent to the wolves. But nah, good one.
Back-to-back wins, bro. Back-to-back wins for you, man.
Hey, it's looking all right nowadays.
Hey, say no more, people. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Who's that gifted at 10 memberships? Big up, Pranav. Come on, my bro. Big up for that. Love for that as always. Big up the members as always, people. And yeah, rest of the man. Then Matisse, you good as well? Watch along earlier. 4-1. Yeah. Nice. I mean, your backups are trying to knock on doors now. Well, listen, I'm not going to say I watched a minute of the game, but on paper, it says Mudryk 2 assists and a goal. That's his best output in a Chelsea shirt, isn't it?
Yeah. Very good performance from him. Felix was good.
Couple.
Badiashile, Vega, Enzo, everybody, B team shining. Very, very nice competition, man. I must say, this is we just coasting here, man. We just driving, you know what I mean? Windows down, music playing, bro. This is meant to be tough today, and we still.
I don't want to be I'm not trying to be funny in that word. Yeah, I'm not trying to be that, but yeah. But are you? Which competition are you guys in? Is it the same as Spurs and Man United?
No.
Oh, you know, man.
I see. I don't
think lower. Go lower.
Lower.
Well, Steve, I don't know. I'm serious. So who's in the Europa? Spurs.
Me.
Whoa. No. Come on. We're not even in that. We're not even.
So who's in the Europa? No, I'm serious. Who's in Europa?
No, we're in the Europa League. Me and you. FUAD.
Yeah, Europa. We're in it. It's
yes,
Spurs.
Europa. Yeah.
And Chelsea's in the Conference League.
That's it.
Yeah. They were, to be fair to Chelsea, they played Panathinaikos away, and Panathinaikos are a Europa League side, so you give them.
Now I know. I just wanted to get my bearings right before we.
Yeah, but listen, Man United are going to get knocked out, so who cares? And then we're going to win our thing, and Tottenham don't win anything, so I'm calm.
Hold on. One last question. One last question on this dead subject and topic and competition.
I swear you was in Europa League last year.
They were, and they got beat by.
So humble yourself.
So exactly, humble yourself, bro.
Yeah. Be humble.
Be humble.
One last thing. Do if Man United finishing that thing, do they get relegated to this?
No. They just go.
You don't need more suffering, man. I'm telling
God
you.
Damn, because that would have been the ultimate.
Nah, man, we don't need them scrubs in this competition. There's better teams in this competition than Man United. We got Noah next week.
Be humble.
And Champions League, all wins all round, no goals conceded all round, 5-0. Steve.
Yeah, Erling Haaland with his weird acrobatic fucking backflip things. It was.
It's good like
relatively...
that last one game. I can't remember which one.
He's not like that, innit?
Cancelo, I remember he
Yeah.
Yes, listen, it's good when they cross it. You've got to cross it with that guy in there because no one thought he's going to score that. So you just get the ball in. I'm all for the crossing the ball in, man, but Pep's all for passing it around the edge of the box to Ruben Diaz and shooting from 30 yards. It's just weird, but it was a decent little performance, to be fair. Nunes as well, fair enough. He stepped up a little bit. I said on my channel, I wanted to see him play these next couple of games because we've got to use him. You buy him for something, fucking use him. You know what I mean? So anyway, he looked all right. But the opposition's crap.
Good away win for you lot, Grizz.
Yeah, very nice. That's AC Milan and Leipzig away, two of the harder fixtures in the draw, man. Like you draw, you get them, you get wins out of them. I'd say we're pretty much there now. No fear of, you know, what I mean, it was always fear of getting clipped up and saying going a bit too early. But 9 points out of 9, when the mathematicians and statos behind the scenes are saying 16 points kind of guarantees it, you're looking at what 7 points needed from the remaining games. And I know we got Madrid, and I know we got Leverkusen, but we should get enough points from the other games at least to qualify, and that's good, man. Yeah, I mixed opinions about the performance yesterday. Sections of the Liverpool fan base were not happy. I'm very happy, man. I thought it's very controlled and calm. It's just we're not used to this style of football that we're playing and the way we're playing. People just want, when we're 1-0 up, let's just finish them 3-0 or 4-1, whatever. This guy just wants to keep the ball, and pick them off. And we should have won more, clearly. Don't know if you guys saw some refereeing decisions, man, in that game. The funniest, I don't know if the rest of you guys saw the decisions. Like, we all have rough decisions. Every single club, every single fan base, every person has a right to moan every week somewhere, right? But go and check out the refereeing decisions because we won, and I don't give a shit. 11 wins out of 12. I've got nothing to complain and moan about. But you will see the two of the worst refereeing decisions in Europe. The most blatant penalty on Nunes, and he just didn't even look at VAR, like blatant. And what's his name? McAllister gets kneed by one of their players. Hardman, Haidara, I think it was. Kneed in the thing. Takes him out, and McAllister gets the yellow card for diving. Madness. So when people say the referees in Europe are better,
they are better. They
are still better though.
I really don't know.
The Premier League is Premier League is bad.
I really don't know. But yeah, it was bad yesterday. Those two decisions were wild.
Did you have it? What was it? English ref,
bruv? Someone in the chat, let me know where he was from. Cause I didn't want to look up his thing in case I don't want to spend holiday there. What if it's one of my holiday destinations and I can't go there anymore because of this ref? I didn't want to know where he's from. Yeah, I don't want to know where he's from.
You're gonna slate the whole country, it's mad. Glorious one says Spurs almost screwed me on my bet. Thank God for that pen. Big up the big 6. And Danny, because we're on the Champions League subject, I brought this one in as well. So from Danny saying, you guys are a joy to watch. Please give us a thought on Barca versus Bayern. Homegrown talent is price El Clasico watch along. Danny, is this? Did you ask on Twitter as well? I don't know if you've asked a couple of times, or if a few people have asked us. Listen, people, we've just got to make sure this season that we deliver the big 6 watch alongs, prim, proper, you know, to the quality we want to deliver it. And then moving forward, it ain't easy to get us all together. So, you know, the other games here and there, maybe moving forward, we'll see what happens. You know, as long as the support is there and it continues to grow as it has been already, then, you know, I'm sure that is something we can entertain in the future, as well as other things and tournaments and so on. So, yeah, big up. But yeah, on Barca, though, I mean, Yamal, Rafinha. I saw your
shout my brother.
Oh, listen, man.
My brother SAEED.
Yeah. I saw it doing the rounds.
You done told us.
I saw it doing the rounds. Rafinha doing this thing as well, though.
No, for Rafinha is but he had a good season under Xavi. Then he kind of stalled last season, and then, bro, this season been excellent, man. But fair play, young players in there. And listen, Company, I don't think was bad yesterday. Like, okay, cool, they lost 4-1 and whatnot, but I don't think, like, people say sack him and that, man. But I feel like, for me, they played their part as well in that first half. Like, they showed some good signs, good football. It's just obviously experience, isn't it? Hansi Flick has that experience. So you got to give it to the Hansi Flick.
That game could have easily been 4-4 on another day.
Exactly, exactly.
Defenses were so open. Like, I know people will sit there and see the 4-1 result and think, yeah, quality game or whatever. But I thought, bro, some of the defending was shambolic, bro. So it kind of gave opportunities and chances. And listen, you got to take him at the end of the day. Rafinha had one of them nights where he obviously saw Vin the night before and said, all right, watch this, brother. Let me show you something. So fair play. You know what I mean? It should make for an interesting El Clasico this weekend anyway. So I'm looking forward to that.
It was hella entertaining, but this is why and people got mad when I said it. This is why I think, you know, the likes of Madrid, City, and dare I say it, people can go mad in the chat if they want to, but Arsenal as well, where the defenses are solid. City, Arsenal, Madrid, defensively are immaculate. These teams, they got hella flair players. It was very entertaining. I know, you know, your Miles and all these guys were magical. And like as FUAD says, it was like a PlayStation game where you just, yeah, let's go attack for attack. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. These other boring teams, or whatever you want to call them, they'll finish these kind of teams. But Bayern and Barca ain't ready, man. I'll guarantee you. Where's the Clasico? Is it at Madrid? Yes, at Madrid. Yeah, it's at Bernabeu.
It's luck of the draw.
Yeah, Bernabeu.
Champions League, it's luck of the draw, though, isn't it?
I think Madrid will be missing Thibaut as well, so that's going to be a big one.
I
don't know. With Barca though, the funny thing is how every year they seem to be doling out like some new academy kid. Like watching that game, I don't know if you saw Casado, bro. He was looking quality in that midfield. I remember start of the season they had Bernal running around. Last season it was Kubasi who they brought through. It's like the Yamal, obviously everybody knows about now. But Fermin Lopez, let's not forget. Like every couple of 2-3 months, like we joke about the talent factory and all of this, but Barcelona is actually on a different level. Like
Barca played City. Barca played City in the preseason in USA, Steve, and these lot were out on their treks. And you know me, I'm a real football man. I started to while they were out raving and doing all kind of madness, right? I stayed behind and watched Man City versus Barcelona in the preseason friendly in a lush apartment because that's how I do, right?
Come on.
This guy.
That's not the brag you think it is.
What? How'd you say his name? Say his name, man. Casado.
Casado, yeah.
Brother, they got some lovely footballers. And obviously Xavi was the one that was supposed to bring them through and the academy. But you got to rate Hansi Flick. He's carried on that, took on the
similar like when Matisse, when Lamps was there and he brought through Mount, Abraham, Conor Gallagher, all the youngsters through, but then Tuchel was the one that obviously took the FA Cup, took the Champions League, whatever. That's what Hansi Flick has just done now. Now it's just a case of can you actually development to go on and be, what those other previous Barcelona greats have gone on to become, because it's all well and good having the talent, but we've seen over the past couple of years how Pedri's injuries have kind of set him back. Ansu Fati, he hasn't looked the same. So you got to develop these players as much as they have the talent.
Yeah, facts.
That's more reliance on them, though, isn't it? Like all of a sudden, it's just getting younger and younger. The age that teams are bringing in these youngsters and relying on them for how many games. But
Which, funny enough, just to kind of flip that back to you, Turkish, how does that make you feel about seeing Ethan Raneri, especially seeing? I feel like the recent week that you guys had in the Champions League, that is almost like a perfect way to kind of bring it back to you guys. It's like, because I felt like over the past couple of weeks with Odegaard missing, Arsenal fans have been crying for Raneri to come in. The flashes he has come in, he's shown a lot of potential. Some people are now at the point where it's like, hey, I'm starting to look at Arteta a little bit funny if Raneri don't get in this team. Where do you kind of stand on it? Because you're seeing on over there, even like on a lesser note, Mikey Moore tonight came in second half, the way he looked for Werner, bro. These youngsters, some of them, when they're given the chances, when they're good enough, they seem to be taking it. But Arteta just seems to have the handbrake on a little bit. How do you think that looks for him?
How does it look for him, bro? If we don't turn around the performances and we'll get back to winning ways against Liverpool, then obviously he's gonna be looked at with those decisions and either labeled or praised, depending on how it goes. Because I look at it both ways, Fuad. You see, going into the season, I said we can't go into the season with Raneri as our backup to Odegaard. We shouldn't be doing that. And I know what's next. At some point this season, the fan base are going to, demand to see more on Raneri because of a certain situation. I didn't envision a big injury to Odegaard because he's been pretty good in that department. I just thought we sold all of the attacking midfielder depth we had and a couple wingers and a striker as well that we had. So Ranieri's importance shot up all of a sudden, even though he's never started the league game. But off the back of Yamal doing what he done at the Euros and more youngsters coming through over the years, I knew this demand was going to come. Is it the answer? It might be. It might be the answer. But at the same time, is it fair to rely on a 17-year-old now? Especially in a big game like Liverpool, because we had Leicester and Southampton at home at the Emirates. And I thought if we're going to utilize Raneri, more this season, then surely he starts one of these games. Coming up to Leicester, I said, probably put him in. Coming up against Southampton, I said probably put him in. He didn't. And so to me,
the only thing I'm thinking is I look at the Liverpool game. It's funny you mentioned that. Last year, December, United pulled out Kobbie Mainoo, bro, and threw him in that game. And you saw the way he kind of, the rest of the season basically was like, is this player going to make it into the England team? And within 6 months, he was at the Euros. So so I feel like it's one of those kind of almost like brave decisions you have to make. And sometimes when your backs is against the wall, and like we were just talking about Barcelona, I feel like that's what's happened to them. Over the past couple of years, they've put themselves in such a financial position, they have to turn to the academy, and it's kind of bailed them out. And now it's kind of weird seeing, obviously, the way you have been playing this season, you've been lacking that kind of creativity, that little bit of fluidity. You've got Lewis Skelly, you've got Raneri, two youngsters who potentially could bring a little bit of that into the team. And I know we saw Lewis Skelly playing midweek as well, but it's like, I don't know, should they be given more chances?
That's what's kind of surprising, because I look at the other day, Calafiori comes off injured. We've got Zinni on the bench. We've got Kivior on the bench. Lewis Skelly comes on. So that tells me that this Sunday, if our injury problems in defense are as bad as they could be, with a couple of players, on the fringe of returning or not, Lewis Skelly for me starts left back. So, we're talking about Raneri right now. To be honest, from what Arteta's done this season so far with him, I don't think he starts against Liverpool. Will it cost us or not? We'll find out. But I think Lewis Skelly probably comes in. So I don't know if it's a case of Arteta doesn't want to play them. I just don't know. I don't know the situation. Is he trying to protect Raneri a bit more? Does he think there's a bigger problem in the attack that he needs the experienced players to sort out? It's probably a sensible thing to rely on the experienced players more. But at the same time, like you said, we've seen young players thrown in there and do that. Bro, Arsenal have seen it, many times over the last 20, 25 years. So he might be the one to come in and turn around the fortunes in attack for us, because creatively we have been pretty poor. I can't lie to you, for a little while now. But we need Odegaard back ASAP, bro, because if we want to go up against City and it looks like Liverpool this season for this league, we cannot rely on a 17-year-old. You don't do that. So it's a double-edged sword. Yes, probably bring him in for me now, but we need Odegaard back ASAP. 100% we need Odegaard back ASAP. And Lewis Skelly, I have to bring his name up as well, because even when he came on, he wanted the ball. He dropped into midfield. He picking up in tight spaces, half spaces, turning, confidence. I think he looks very good as well, mature as well. So it'll be interesting, because he should start. Listen, Timber looks like he's 50-50. Calafiori's pretty much out. Like, it looks like he's out for a couple of weeks, or by hearsay. So that really leaves us short. That really leaves us with, a choice to make at right centre back. Do you bring Kivior in? We saw that was kind of messy when he came on. Do you put Declan Rice back there? Do you tuck in Ben White and put Partey right back? That's the one I wouldn't do, because Partey's been our best midfielder. I think we have to start Partey in midfield. I'd probably put Declan Rice centre back with Gabriel. That's probably what I'd do, because if Timber is fit, I'd start him left back, because I think Timber one-on-one with Salah, I think Timber is best equipped to deal with that. But he's 50-50. So if it's not him, it's Lewis Skelly. All of a sudden, we're light in defense, depending on, listen, it's a day before the press conferences come out. I haven't seen any pictures of Timber or Saka in training yet. So I'm going to assume that it's touch and go.
Saka's the one, man. Saka's the one you need. Because I don't know if we're kind of segueing this into this, but Saka's the one you need more than anything, man. Because it's lacking that creativity. It's lacking, just that kind of spark, man. It's very I'm not gonna lie to you, I was bored watching you the other day. I know it was just kind of in the background, but it was very, very much boring, very, very defensive. And I know you've got injuries, which is fair enough, but Saka's so key to this side, man. Creativity wise, goal wise, that kind of 1v1 kind of element. Like, Saka is, but I don't know, is he 90% fit? I don't know what's the situation. Nothing's been said. Nothing.
No, he ain't trained, bro. He ain't trained this week, so I don't think it's above 50-50 right now at the very best, if Arteta's maybe playing a game with it all.
Saka's playing. Saka's starting. Saka and Timber are starting. Let me tell you that for a fact. Write it down. Any FPL
What sources you got? What sources you got?
Any FPL people, write it down. Saka. Matisse knows. So Saka.
Can you verify?
Can you confirm, Matisse?
He got last week right, and I was shocked last week.
Whose team?
Reece James starting.
Oh.
Saka and what's his name? Saka and Timber will start. It's just Arteta being coy, and it's normal. The big managers do that before a big game. They play their cards close to their chest and make out everything's everything. And but no, man, it's all calm. Yeah, Odegaard, what's his name? Odegaard, Saliba, Calafiori, 3 huge losses. Huge losses. No one's gonna sit here and deny that they're not huge losses. But the other 2 they'll play. Do you know what I mean? So it's gonna be a weakened Arsenal squad, but we're not at full strength either. So it is what it is, man. You have to deal with it, man. You know what I mean? Every team's been told to just deal with injuries, man. We were told to deal with them. We've had far worse injury situations, far worse than this. We're just told to deal with it, man. So it's building up.
But you was told to deal with it, but you didn't. Let's not forget where violins were birthed on this show with your constant moaning about injuries.
Exactly right.
It's all good saying everyone's got it now, but at the time it was.
Tell him.
That's why I'm
talking about injuries. I ain't, but I'm just saying.
No, you're right. You from a point. That's why I'm hurt. You're right, because that was the birth of the violins. Remember in the chat, because that's why I'm butthurt about that. I'm hurt when everyone invented the violins when it came.
You want people to basically, you know.
No, there's no violins for Arsenal. Arsenal, you know what I mean? The squad's all right, man. They've got amazing youngsters to step in if they need be. And you're right. Declan Rice can play at the back. You know what I mean? So it ain't a disaster situation for them at all. Far from.
Do you think the average squad needs to start getting bigger in the Premier League going forward with all these competitions?
Oh, here we go.
No, it's not here we go, because it is
here we go.
It's not here we go confirmed. You know, in the summer there was a lot of backlash for squad size and having players and having options and teams. Now you guys are out here crying about not having options, not having enough players, even though you know that you're going to be playing a longer format for Champions League and be playing cups. Got to go deep in the league. So you know, which one is it? You're gonna have nice condensed 20-man squad, or you're gonna bolster up? What's going on? What are we doing next season? GRIZZ?
Very good planning. If that's the way you're going, if that's the
no, I'm just asking you. I want to know if your perspective has changed. Forget me.
I'm answering you.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, yeah, man. If you think that's the way forward,
no, you. What do you think?
No, I think.
What do you think?
Are you happy with your? Yeah.
Oh, me, my squad. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with my squad.
Okay,
yeah.
No problem. What about you, TURKISH? You good?
No, I'm not good. But we even went in less than the allocated amount.
I know you were like
we done a 22,
yeah.
So I don't know what we was on, but yeah.
I'm one player short of being absolutely happy. One midfielder short of being very happy.
Yeah, I know. We know that person.
How about you?
He's about 12 short of being anywhere near a decent.
That was nasty.
Steve, he's always quick to speak on Liverpool. What about you?
Listen, we know where we are, innit? We are in
Europa.
Let's not dive there. Let's not dive there. You know what's mad, yeah? Like, generally, for me, if Saka's fit, I'm backing Arsenal to win. But if Saka's not fit, I'm actually backing Liverpool to win this game.
Saka's fit. Are you backing Arsenal?
No, I'm not. Right now, I'm not taking your
sure. No. You said it. Predictions. Make sure people what you said.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of difficult to kind of say because it's like we're not going to know until last minute. If I'd have known, then I was like, cool.
Even the word fit here, let's be honest, because GRIZZ is doing a good job at quickly trying to extinguish flames. Saka picked up a muscle injury and hasn't played or trained since. So if he makes the game on Sunday, I wouldn't call him fit. I'd say he's made it. He's probably gonna play through something a little, and we've got to hope for the best. That's probably the situation. I agree with GRIZZ. I think Saka will play. I don't know about Timber. I think Saka will.
GRIZZ is playing chess.
Yeah, he knows.
Arteta's playing chess, not me, brother.
These type of games, you're going to give him an injection, bro. Play through it, man.
Is it worth the risk, though, FUAD? Come on, you're talking a 20, how old, youngster, got the future ahead of him, and you're giving him injections. Just
come on, man. We all know players that behind closed doors, man.
100%.
You know what I mean?
We've got Newcastle and Chelsea after that. So
who?
You got Newcastle and Chelsea after, so
don't worry about that.
Worst case scenario.
Arteta, please plan. Arteta, please rotate.
We don't need to see him at the bridge, man. You know what I mean? Sterling.
Would you risk it,
Let Sterling come back. Yeah.
Let's be Arteta for about 10 seconds each. What do you do then? We'll start with you, Turkish. Like, if Saka is, like FUAD says, if it's an injection and he plays, do you say, yeah, you know what I mean? Brave it, brother. Brave it.
Mm-hmm.
It's either that or Raneri for me. It's either that you do one or the other. If Saka's 70%, you risk it, or you play Raneri. We need something. We can't go into the game without Odegaard, Saka, and you know, whoever. If it's not Odegaard, Saka, and Raneri, then we know what we're gonna get. It's gonna be stiff. It's gonna be slow. It's gonna be, you know, predictable. It's not gonna be great. So, you know, if Saka's 70%, obviously, if it gets any lower than 70, you have to say nah. You have to be sensible about it. But this is a must-win for us. I think, you know, it's come earlier than the one last season. Last season, we was 5 points behind and we had to beat Liverpool. We did that. This season is 4, but it's earlier on. I still think we have to. Because on one hand, it'll make it 7 points if Liverpool win. Draw keeps it at 4. But even a draw, for me, Liverpool, their heads go up a little bit more than it has done already in the first 8 games. Because a draw away to a team that's been challenging for the last couple of years, they start thinking about other things, in my opinion. It wouldn't be game week 12. I think you could start thinking about it game week 9 if Liverpool come to the Emirates and take something. I still think we should go and try and win the game. I don't expect us to be happy with a draw regardless of the injuries we have. Yes, we are fucked, but I'm not gonna go on about it, because we've also left ourselves light, and you know, they have to be held accountable for it. So they have to make it work. Last season, Arteta made it work. Early season, last season, we were winning games. We were good, but we wasn't. There was something missing. There was the fluidity and transition. There was problems. He turned it around by moving Havertz up top. What can he do this season? Maybe it is throw in Raneri, and maybe that gives us what we need. But we'll see, man.
If there was ever a time to announce yourself, Sterling, man, in terms of like just you know, he's back, the remontada, that would be the game, man. You know what I'm saying? To put him in there and be like, yo, show us what you were, like what you are in terms of the winger that we know. You know what I mean? That ain't lost in you. Like today, find that within you, bro. Like, if there was ever a game for Arteta to galvanize him and be like, yo, I'm putting faith in you, deliver for me. Kind of Sterling.
It's not even a game. It's these situations.
What if the football's left?
This is what he's bought in for.
Well, that's yeah.
We're talking about Raneri. We're talking about, you know, all these young kids on the block. Barcelona starting 2 17-year-olds this week. The football might have left him. That's at some point you might have to come to terms with that. I would, if I was Arsenal, I'd be thinking more to look towards the young, bright, energetic, you know, unpredictable kids to come into this team to provoke something different and give Liverpool something that they don't expect, that they haven't done their homework on, rather than continue to persist with someone that we know is on the decline. It's been apparent for the last 2 years. That's just how I'd look at it. But if they want to go and look for a big game from Sterling in 2024, good luck.
This is the 1 week where I don't weigh in.
I mean, I wouldn't be relying on Sterling.
Wait, why?
Raheem Sterling, I'm ready, but this is the 1 week I'm not speaking on Raheem Sterling. I've said Raheem Sterling for weeks, for months and years.
Wow.
We have, though. Me and Steve have been telling you about Raheem Sterling for over a year.
Even I've been telling people from when he was at Chelsea.
While he's at Chelsea, Matisse's view and opinion was very different, though. Remember?
No, I was saying that he was playing poorly.
Literally.
No. Not going to do that. I was saying that Sterling's. No. This is where you mishear. I said Sterling's performances for Chelsea have not been good. Yeah. And I said, that doesn't mean we're going to do revisionism on his whole career. When you guys are slagging him off completely. That's the difference. You lot wanted to slag off his whole career. I was saying at Chelsea, he's not done anything. Well, you tell me. That's what you were doing, right? You know what I mean? So that's the difference. And then when we banished him from the squad, you lot wanted to pretend like we had done some sort of madness.
Who are you really speaking to there, Matisse? Who are you really speaking to there?
On my chest.
Are you calling someone out there?
On my chest.
Hey. I'm not calling unless someone's
calling you out.
I'm not calling unless someone's... What does it rhyme with?
I'm not calling unless someone's picking up.
This is the one week I'm not speaking on Sterling this week. So the rest can take over the Sterling.
Neutral wise, Steve, SAEED, Matisse, FUAD. I mean, looking at the game, you know, Liverpool flying this season so far. Arsenal a bit of a hump at the moment. A couple injuries, but we are home team. We do need to win the game. Liverpool are kind of in a place where, you know, they don't need to win it for the expectation, but you know, we know what we mean. I mean, are Arsenal the favourites going into this in your opinion, or is there any more weight on Liverpool because of what the situation is?
No, I think you lot are cooked, in my opinion.
You think we're cooked?
Yeah.
You think Liverpool win?
I Liverpool come in and do a job. I think Liverpool set a precedent and a benchmark this season, in my opinion. I think Gravenberch is going to have a field day in that midfield again, seeing how slow and kind of sluggish those guys are. Yeah, I think it's going to be a surprisingly comfortable day for Liverpool at the Emirates.
Come on, FUAD. I like that.
Holy shit.
And that's not me, you know, doing the whole Spurs trolling Arsenal thing. I think you lot have been struggling to find form, struggling to find creativity, further injuries midweek. I don't know if Arteta, as you said, I think what Matisse said there is actually spot on in terms of throwing in the youngsters. I think is going to be kind of maybe the thing to get you out, because Liverpool might not be prepared for it. But I don't think Arteta's going to be brave enough to do that, in my opinion. I think he's going to try and set up shop, essentially, to shut up shop and say, you know what, we're going to try and rob this on a set piece, maybe grind out a 1-0, frustrate Liverpool, similar like what Leipzig tried to do today, essentially. But I think Liverpool will break that down. Liverpool have got too much attacking quality, in my opinion. Even if Jota, Salah don't pop up, Nunes the other day, the little cameo, he come off the bench. Yeah, they've got something for you. Left wing, they've got Gakpo, Diaz both in crazy form at the moment as well. Yeah, I think there's going to be 2 goals potentially.
Is this a must win or must not lose?
I think it's a must win for Arsenal more than Liverpool.
Must win, bro. Like, we gotta say must. You can't offer me a draw now and I take it. I'll be real with you.
But
Arsenal at home, man. Arsenal at home. Yeah. They've just been beat off Bournemouth. The fans demand a reaction. That Arteta's going to want a reaction. The Arsenal squad's. It's not about the injuries. It's not about the injuries for me. We know about Odegaard. They've been doing all right a little bit without him. This is at the Emirates. We've been told it's different now. Emirates is a different place. It's, this is an Arsenal team that are challenging for the league. So you can't be scared of these games. You've got to go into them being brave. Don't matter if you've got the injuries. Go and put it on them. If I'm an Arsenal fan, I'd rather see my team go and put it on Liverpool and get beat, but we had a go, than fucking shit ourselves and get beat and we shit ourselves. I'd leave it all in there, you know what I mean? You need that as a fan base to go. I can walk out that Emirates, or I'll walk out the Etihad being beat off a team, no problem if we've had a go. But sometimes with Arsenal, I feel like that he has this like pragmatic approach where, yeah, we know your defence is good, but what about your attack? You've got to break them down, you know what I mean? And I feel like with Slot, it's a different animal because he's not as gung-ho as Klopp. So you can't lay them traps thinking Liverpool's going to come do the same old crazy football and you're going to pick them off. Liverpool will come there and go, come on then. And then Arsenal will be like, what? And they'll be like, come on. And it's like, you bring it. You're at home, you bring it. And then that's when Liverpool get into gear. City used to do it at Old Trafford. We'd go there and we'd sit there and do nothing for 45. And the onus was on Man United to come and attack us, not us. And then the second 45 would step it up once they started getting a bit comfortable, thinking, oh, fucking hell, we've been knocking the ball about well. I think Liverpool's going to do that. Give Arsenal the ball. Let them knock it about well. Let them get confidence. Let the crowd get up a touch. And then that's when they lay the traps. That's when Mohamed Salah's getting in behind. That's when the gaps start to appear. And that's how I see the game going. But I've had it in my head all week. It's going to be a draw, like a high-scoring draw. But I'm starting to lean a little bit towards Liverpool getting the result because I don't think Arsenal are going to be brave enough to go for them. I don't think so. Nottingham Forest didn't give a shit, mate, right? That could have ended 5-1 to Liverpool or 1-0 to Forest. It went 1-0 to Forest. They had to be brave. They rid the luck, but they had a go. I feel like Arsenal at the Emirates, the fans demand it now. After that Bournemouth result, The fans demand a performance. The manager demands a performance. You know what I mean? People like Raheem Sterling and that, we can all laugh and that, but Raheem Sterling's had a great career. And like you say, this is the game where I'm pulling Raheem Sterling in the office and saying, right, you've come here for a reason this time. This is the game. You've got to stand up. All them people laughing at you out there, go out there and put it on Liverpool, your ex-club, and fucking walk off that pitch with a 3 points. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to watch along. I'm going to sit there chilling. I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I'm just going to relax, man, and watch a good game of football with no pressure. But it's a good game.
What do you make? Because you bring up the point of, you know, well, all of you have, all of us have, the Arsenal approach. Do we go in pragmatic and do what, you know, we've been doing in the absence of Odegaard and try and win it that way or not? But Arteta, after the game against Shakhtar, he said we will be flying on Sunday. Trust me on that.
I was going to bring that statement up.
He's cranking up the pressure on his team.
What does that mean?
He's cranking up the pressure.
Oh, I can't wait.
Remember, the last person that said that. Yeah, the last person said that was De Zerbi when Brighton got walloped and they were going to the Emirates, and he said on Sunday you'll see the proper Brighton, and they went there and they got a result. But listen, he's got to say that, because I just feel like he knows he's got a good defense and he's using that, which I haven't got a problem with it. You use your strengths. But if you want to win the title, you've got to fucking get the results. You've got to attack. And Liverpool is your rival. You've got to push them away. It's all right losing against Liverpool and then going and beating fucking Everton. Everton ain't a danger to you. We know we're going to slip up against these teams. It happens. It's the Liverpool we need. You need to chip points off them. You need to chip points off City. And it's a psychological thing more than anything. I feel like your players get some sort of boost from it. We went to the Emirates the other year, won 3-1, and players and fans come out of that fucking like, wow. You know, because at the time Arsenal were playing mint and everyone was saying, oh, we'll see at the Emirates, we'll see at the Emirates. And we were going there thinking, fuck knows. GRIZZ will be thinking that. He won't know what to expect. Liverpool have started mint, but this is Arsenal. Great defence, Emirates, title thing. It's the same when it comes round City at Anfield or City at the Emirates. You just don't know what team's going to turn up. I'm just thankful at the minute that we're not got any of them games coming up. We got Liverpool in a month or so, but other than that, you know, we're just ticking along. But I feel like Arsenal's got to be brave and put a performance in. You've got to sit there after the game and go, do you know what? If we got beat, we got beat. But I tell you what, we had to go. The better team won. I can handle that. But Arsenal's got to be brave for me.
At the very least, I agree with you. We've got to give it a go. I wouldn't be all right if we don't win it, though.
You know what it is?
We have after the Bournemouth result, we have to win this game.
100%. Do you know what it is? I think, you know, we discussed his tactics last week. Arteta's when they got the players sent off.
Yeah.
They had to, and he went quickly defensive. I think he's going to have learned about that, man. I think he'll probably had to think about that all week and probably thought he didn't have to go that defensive that quick. And I think his statement at the end, because that was near the end of the press conference. So they talked about the injuries and they said, well, how are you going to revitalize your squad and how are you going to get the energy back? He said, I'm not going to try to do the accent, but he said, we will be flying Sunday. Don't worry about that. So I think he has to be positive. Like
he has to say that, don't it? Yeah.
No, he didn't have to say that.
He didn't. I'm glad he did, though.
He literally didn't have to say that.
Matisse has been smiling ever since I said that.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I smell blood, and I don't know who it is because both of you lot playing red.
You're a manager.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait, bro. The way that Steve's just articulated that story of how the game could go, I'm getting excited, bro. I just hope that we just win our game before yours so I can really pull up and just fucking crash that stream. I can't wait. Turkish's head is already gone. I can see him already angry. The game ain't even kicked off yet, and I can
already any cherries there, man. Don't
coming out of his ears.
Chicken wings, man. Chicken wing Sunday, Robin. Chicken wing Sunday.
Listen, you got to give Liverpool credit as well in this game because at the end of the day, man, 6 goals. You know what I mean, bro? They're looking like, you know, very resolute, compact, defensively good. Trent's been excellent. Van Dijk's a monster. Bro, also, I'm going to have to be on their A game, man, to score goals against this Liverpool team. And listen, you know me, when I banter Liverpool, I banter them. But this season, been few and far between, man. So credit to Slot. 10. Is it 10 wins out of 11? Is it
11 wins out of 12, man?
11 wins out of 12. So, bro, listen, man. They are on smoke. So that's why for me, I'm edging it to Liverpool, man. I really am.
It is. But you know, you have to take all that into consideration. And it is that the stakes are really high for Arsenal. We have got a little bit of a cushion. So the thing with me is, even though I was all saying, "Oh, pressure," we were building it up and bantering each other and saying, "Yo, you know, the watch along is going to be sick," and it will be. By the way, people, make sure you're there on Sunday. But like, I'm very calm about it, and it's all because of the way this fucking manager's doing shit, man. Like Klopp had us on edge all the time. Like his mental is like gung ho is going to be. You know, attack. Like Steve says, he didn't give a shit about traps being set and this and that and the where you are in the league or whatever. He only knew one way. Slot's more calculating. And I think it will play on Arteta's mind how to play this game because he's not facing Klopp. Because they did. Arsenal in a couple of seasons now recently have picked us off. How many goals have you got scored on transitions against us? A couple of goals, yeah, a couple of wins as well. And you've beaten us a couple of times. So I think Slot, it will play it completely different. It's going to be intriguing, guys. I think it's really, really.
Who's going to play left back for Arsenal? Who will play left back?
Zinni. I think it'll be Timber.
If Timber's fit, I'd say Timber, but I think Lewis Skelly has a shout though.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that Van Dijk pass over
Ben
the
White's
top.
Fit. Ben White's fit though, right?
Yeah, Salah.
Ben White returned.
Whoever's there.
He returned against.
Hey, is Zinchenko not fit?
Zinchenko. The thing about it, FUAD, though, Zinchenko's been on the bench 2 games. And what I said earlier, he was on the bench when Calafiori got injured. Why Lewis Skelly come on? Zinchenko ain't played, so Zinchenko needs minutes. So for me, if it's a left back starting Sunday, surely it's the one you brought on to replace Calafiori and give 15, 20 minutes to.
Turkish is big game.
But but GRIZZ, think about what you're saying. It's a big game. So we should go start Zinchenko, who's number 1. His name is Zinchenko, and number 2, he hasn't started in a little while now. You want us to do that in a big game?
I'm with you. I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, after all is said and done, if Timber isn't fit, and I think Timber will be fit and play, if Timber isn't fit, I think logic dictates, unless he's mad brave. Yeah, if he's mad brave, which I don't think he is, he plays Zinchenko.
Lewis Skelly, man. I think I'm confident with this.
Listen, Zinchenko's played in big games, in big runs and big seasons. He's done it before. He's no mug, but like you say, he's not been playing regular. He needs to play. When he played for City regular and he had a run of 5 or 6 games, he seemed to get a little bit comfortable. But when he got brought in for the odd one, there's always a mistake in Zinchenko. That's why I feel like if they do start Zinchenko, it'll be that Van Dijk cross pass over to Salah. Salah be put it on his toes straight away. Yeah, and I can see that being a problem. But listen, like Matisse said, there's so many permutations. Hopefully we get our points the day before and we can sit there and enjoy it. But this is where the Premier League starts now. This is when you're starting to see the little subplots coming into it and that. And it's going to be a good one, I think.
7 points if they win, Liverpool. 7 points.
Yeah, that's not.
That's a lot, man. For this, but I'm not giving it, not a lot away.
GRIZZ, you haven't really spoken about Liverpool's side of things though yet. You haven't really.
There's nothing.
He's not giving away anything. That's why.
Of course he hasn't.
Yeah, he doesn't want to give it. There's nothing. How can there be 43 minutes on Arsenal and then that's nothing on Liverpool? Yeah.
People in the chat throw up the emotion.
He's a ninja.
I mean, people.
Ninja.
We don't know. There's nothing to Liverpool. You know what I mean? We're doing
nothing to Liverpool. You got 11 out of 12, mate.
Yeah, ninja.
I'm saying, Turkish. Why'd you ask me a question?
Yeah, man. Listen, we know GRIZZ's plan.
Turkish asked me a question to answer, but none of these lot ever let me answer.
Yeah, but even your tone's not right. Like,
exactly, your tone's not right.
Put some bass in your voice, bro.
Exactly.
There's no war tone there. There's no war tone there.
Yeah, big
dog. What's up, man? Turkish is getting me a new mic Sunday. Relax, innit? I can't put no bass in my fucking tone.
But if GRIZZ, if you win, your energy after the game, don't do all of this shyness and that. You man, when he's in that
community hat on for tonight.
Yeah,
I told you. And I told you, look, then, and I keep saying the same shit. I'm not ducking, I'm not diving. I told you, it's the community hat. If we win Sunday,
you
know what's coming.
What's coming?
But that is if we win.
And what's coming? Tell us.
I'll tell you what. I don't think we lose.
Yeah, but GRIZZ, you can at least say you're confident.
Here we go, man.
What?
Get out of here, man. What's that baby chest, man?
Well, Turkish asked Turkish last year. I said we're going to lose, and we did. I don't think we lose this year. I definitely don't.
Do you win? Do you win?
Listen, the game is there to be won.
What is this?
If Liverpool are,
this is why we need to be in this. Put GRIZZ in our position, because if you're gonna have baby chest anyway, you may as well come sit down in in this position down here, and let us be at the top so we can talk. Because you're just wasting the opportunity. You've been gifted the chance to come with chest.
Next question, FUAD.
This is a waste.
Can I ask something? If Liverpool are to win this Sunday, how would Arne Slot go about that? What would be Liverpool's best method to go out to win this? Break that down for me.
To win, or if we win? I didn't catch your question.
To win.
Oh, to win. I think he doesn't change much at all from the way he's been playing, which is all about control. I think we play on the I don't know if there's uncertainty at the Emirates crowd or whatever you want to call it, tension because of the injuries, because when you're in a race with Man City, the tension in the crowd and the fan base builds very quickly if you don't win every fucking game. Because the moment you drop points, you're like, but it's City. But you see, every draw feels like a loss, even though they lost against Bournemouth. But you catch what I'm saying. So I think we have to play on that uncertainty, injuries. If Saka's not 100% fit, if Gabriel Jesus is not in, Gabriel Jesus fit, he's playing, isn't he? Yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah, so we have to play on the uncertainty in and around Emirates, if there is any, because they've tried to create this mentality by saying, "Oh shit, he's out. Oh shit, he's out. Oh shit, he's out." They're trying to create this siege mentality. So I think Arne Slot, being, you've got Dutch connections, they play very, very, what's the word? They're all about control.
Conservative.
Control. No, it's all about control with them, and that's the way we've been playing. I don't think he's going to play. And I'm sorry to repeat what Steve said. Klopp played it differently. Klopp went to every game, every ground like it was Anfield. He was a madman. He would play away at Emirates, away at City, away at United, away at Spurs, the way he played at home. Like, he don't give a shit. Slot has been totally different, guys. In the 12 games so far, sections of the Liverpool fan base have said, "Oh, it's boring. Oh, it's boring, man. It's boring." I'm like, what the fuck you don't want, man?
And that's probably another reason why. And that's probably another reason why you don't think you're going to lose then, because someone like him can read games and read moments and read emotions in the stadium and probably pick that out.
So far, his in-game management, and now let's get serious now into the analysis, if you want. Then fuck all the banter. So far, his in-game management has been immaculate for FUAD. Klopp was very stubborn, like Pep, like Wenger, like all the other guys, where there was the my way or the highway. Fast tempo football, keep doing the same shit. Get the ball to the front three ASAP. This guy's telling Curtis Jones, pirouette, relax the ball, start again. Gravenberch, get the ball, chest it, start again. Virgil's putting his feet on the ball. They call pausa. The tacticos, the youngsters, they call it pausa, right? Where he just
La pausa.
Oh, sorry, I call it pausa. You know what I mean? Down in East London. But la pausa. Okay, they call it la pausa. Fuck's sake. All right, man's got me talking tactical, proper language and everything. But that's the way we play. He doesn't want the ball out to Salah. Even Darwin Núñez, when he received the ball under Klopp, he had to think that he had to make a difference straight away. Look forward. Now,
I used to call it, GRIZZ, stop fucking about with the ball, you prick. That's what I used to call it when I played centre back.
Tell him, man.
Yeah. Not La pausa. Stop fucking about with the ball, you prick.
Get it long.
But you know the most, because that's exactly what Pep tells his boys. Yeah,
like 100%,
if there's not an opportunity to play the ball forward, don't lose it so you get caught in transition. The amount of times, how many guys remember you lot crack jokes about how many times Virgil was doing his aura defending, and Gomez and Konate and Trent, because we were all 3 against 2 all the time. Liverpool was 3 against 1, 4 against 2. Not once in this season, in the 12 games that I've watched Liverpool play, have we been caught in transition. Even the Forest goal, Hudson-Odoi, that was just a bad boy finish off the top. Like that was one of those crisp finishes. Apart from that, we haven't been transitioned on in 12 games. And that's because the way he plays. And Arsenal usually murder us on the Martinelli inside run, every single time, because we like literally play on the halfway line. I don't think it might be the gung-ho, exciting goals game that we think it might be.
I think it might be a ball draw, but go on, side.
Have you conceded the first goal first, like in terms of, because I've noticed that only Nottingham Forest, because they've won the game, haven't they? So have you conceded the goal first and they won the game?
I think there was one other game. I can't remember now because
that's the key what you're saying in terms of you get the goal and then you control, and then it's like you almost like it's guaranteed Liverpool are winning. So, but if you concede first,
question on Milan. Yeah, Milan.
Milan. Oh yeah, Milan. Yeah, Milan.
Milan. They scored in the first few minutes.
I agree. Let me. You've already said game week 12 for the title stuff, but I'm not going to talk about that. But
yeah,
last season you said going into the season. Last season you said Liverpool will be the closest challengers to City. This season you said Arsenal are going to win the league and Man City are going to finish second. That was your prediction.
Yeah.
Do you feel any different about closest challenges to City at this moment in time? Then I'm not talking about winning the title. I'm talking about you are 4 clear of us at the moment. You are, pretty immaculate defensively. I mean, do you feel any different about that?
Yeah, I still think obviously I didn't cater for the injuries that you've had. Serious talk now, real talk. Of course, suddenly you've been hit with a couple of crucial injuries. Odegaard, Saka,
and City,
are crucial players. Yeah, I still don't think City, and of course we know City still probably favourites in every bookie's eyes, right? I don't think City are the same team of last season or the seasons before, and Steve will admit that, testify to that. So that's why I thought Arsenal on the upward trajectory, and the squad fillers that you've brought in, Calafiori, Sterling, added to the already squad that you had. That's why I made you lot favourites, because on the upward curve, I genuinely thought we're going to be learning on the job. I thought we're going to be inconsistent. 1 week, slot ball. Next week, he's learning on the job. Forest was an eye-opener for many people. They were like, this ain't Klopp. This ain't Anfield. This is slot machine, blah, blah, blah. But it looks like he's learned from that ASAP quickly. And this is what I'm loving about that guy. Now, we all said it about our teams in the past. Expectations change. When we see performances, when we see, it's game week 12, 13 now, and we're still unbeaten, blah, 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 blah. Of course, I'm going to change my mind. It's not flip-flopping. That's not flip-flopping. Flip-flopping is 1 week, as soon as we lose, fuck it, we're shit. 1 week we put in a barnstorming performance, we're back up there. That's why I said game week 12, in my opinion, for me, will give me a very good indication of where we are. But don't get twisted. If we win at Emirates, yeah.
I mean, I think your game week 12 needs to be game week 9. I think your game week 12 should be game week 9. I've looked at your game week 10 and 11 fixtures, and I don't know what you're waiting for to game week 12.
That's what I'm saying.
I think really, you've got
if we win at Emirates,
you're top. You're in it. End of story. It's not like I say. It's not like it's not like.
So we got it. We got it.
Team. It's bullshit.
You ain't got shit, brother.
This is why I said it's Ant-Man, isn't it? Ant-Man.
That's what I'm saying.
Man. Let me do the super chats, then we do the predictions. I'll do the Liverpool Arsenal relevant ones first. Well, this one's more season based. Khalid says, big up to the panel. My unbiased season predictions for the season: PL, Liverpool, CL, City, FA Cup, Arsenal, League Cup, Chelsea, Europa League, Tottenham, Conference League, Chelsea.
Well, he's a Premier League supporter, bruv. He's got every competition.
Yeah, it's a clean sweep.
Won by Premier League teams.
I think people would take that, right?
Nah.
So Liverpool win the Prem. Liverpool win the Prem. City win the Champions League. Arsenal win the FA Cup. Chelsea win the League Cup and the Conference League. And Tottenham finally win a trophy. And United are shit.
Oh, you mean like in isolation?
Why did you have to add
this? I think want to take that. I think I want to take that.
The guy had
you'd be dancing on the ceiling with that, man, wouldn't you?
Say that again?
Yeah. You'd be dancing on the ceiling there. Tottenham won the Conference League.
No.
Or Europa League. Sorry, Europa League.
That Tottenham one don't really sit right with me, but...
Yeah. But it's interesting, Khalid. Who does Khalid support? Because he's right. He hasn't got Man United winning shit.
He's an Arsenal fan.
Okay.
Yeah, he knows the game.
United. Anything.
How did you know Bull?
We've won 2 cups in the last 2 years, so I don't know.
Okay, tell him again.
Just saying.
Taylor says it could be shiny toy syndrome, but I really feel Raneri could add the creative spark we're crying out for, similar to Smith Rowe's first start against Chelsea. Fingers crossed. If Slot wins a title in his first season of, quote, trust the process, and Arteta doesn't going into year 4-5, oof, says Arif. No, if Slot was to do that, that'd be absolutely crazy. Shamar says Teta is a pragmatic coach. His midfield is definitely going to be Partey, Marino, or Jorginho and Rice. He's going to sit back and go for the draw. But Shamar, depends on what defenders are available. That's where it gets a bit.
But it's true, you've got a whole crop of midfielders all fit and ready. So you know what I mean. He will stiff it out. I think he will stiff it out and look to hit us on the break. I genuinely think that's how he's going to play it.
Well, we'll see. Because for me, I don't think a draw at home to Liverpool, being 4 points behind at the moment, is a good result. If he can prove it is come the end of the season, if that's the approach he goes for, then that's all good. Babav says 20 years of not winning a major has all of us in this bind. You want to believe and get behind the team, but one bad result and we're second guessing ourselves. There's no shortcut. It ain't easy. Only trophies change culture. 100%. Agree with every single word there. Big up and vibe as always. Hamza says, if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd want to see Edu gone tomorrow. The squad building he and Arteta did in the summer was absolutely diabolical. Squad is weak. It is weak. But yeah, we'll see how it works out. Dial Square says, I don't see us sitting back at home. We haven't done it at the Emirates versus the Big Six. We'll press high. I think Rice will be tasked with stopping Gravenberch.
100.
Good luck.
Yeah, I assume so. Uche says Timber and Saka are both fit. Timber was fit enough to play on Tuesday, so he was more protected. You're saying we'll see. That no new thing fella on X has done irreversible damage to the Arsenal fan base. Saying Havertz, comparing Havertz with Van Persie and Rice over Busquets, and that's from Shamar again. Yeah, but you know what it's about, man. Robertinho says, shout out to you all. Love the content. You, man, are hilarious. Also, even if you lose, cheer up, Arsenal fans. You'll go again, FC. #115. Add more charges. Yeah. I'm excited about Sunday, though. Mike says, I don't see Arteta sitting back at all. I think Gabriel will be the one tasked with Salah. They'll press high to avoid any isolated scenarios. Nunes, the key. Yeah, Gabriel does tend to look over Salah and will help out a lot when we play against Liverpool. So you wouldn't be wrong in assuming that, I think. Varun says they don't get Odegaard and Saliba. We don't have Jota and Ali. Is it going to be a defensive masterclass at Emirates this Sunday?
Jota's an Arsenal killer, you know. Jota's record against Arsenal fans, from the Arsenal fans that I speak to, I don't know Turkish's opinion, but the Arsenal fans I speak to hate playing Jota because he always scores against them. It's a massive loss.
He's a good player. He's a good player, but he doesn't belong.
Alisson's one-on-one ability is ridiculous. We know Alisson is the one-on-one demon when it comes to, you know what I mean. And if we're going to play that high line, you know what I mean. How many times has he saved Arsenal?
If you listen, we don't go one-on-one. I haven't seen when was the last time we had a play? Actually, yeah, Martinelli. Do you see what? You know, just stay. Mate, don't even remind me. Keller is not doing too bad though.
Keller's not doing too bad at all. Keller's a wonderful keeper, proper bad boy keeper for a number 2. And I think he starts for most clubs, 75% of the Premier League clubs. But he's not Alisson. Alisson's an animal in goal.
Rep Cruz, this is the last one on the subject. Actually, no, there's one more from Kevin. We are beating Liverpool at Emirates this week. And what was that debate GRIZZ got confidence from? You lot doubting us. See you next week. From Cruz. And what was that debate GRIZZ got confidence from? I don't know. Can't remember.
I've been calling Ant-Man, man. What are you saying about confidence?
He's been called Ant-Man.
You know what I mean?
In my opinion, I'd be uber confident against Liverpool. They're full team against ours, but can't complain. Injuries part of the game. Times are still better than when Klopp would slap us around. There is hope. Well, yeah, but you know, expectations have changed a lot since Klopp used to slap us around. So that's the problem. Predictions. Let me just get a reminder of where the table's looking.
Toby.
It has changed up a bit. Oh yeah, Tobes is top. He ain't sent me his phone hasn't gone through.
Oh, that's a bit sticky.
Oh, wait, what do we do about this now? This is this.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Matisse, what are you saying, brother?
I can't lie, man. What was the rules about this stuff? Don't send them in.
It's your responsibility, brother, to get your results and scores in, brother. And
Can't lie. Did you ask for them?
I will say that I have messaged. I did ask for them about 6 hours ago, but it remains on one tick. And Steve highlighted that his last Instagram story was him getting in a driverless vehicle in America. So
oh my
that's
God.
the situation as it stands.
Damn. Like, we need to pray for him.
First and foremost, can everyone?
Yeah.
Well,
that's the first thing. Okay. And secondly, if he's okay, committee needs to have a meeting about this point.
Talking points.
What do you think?
Yo.
We pray.
What can I fill in for?
Okay, we're talking points.
No, you did
it. How can FUAD predict for him and then he has to hold it?
Let me predict on his behalf. I'm sure my brother will trust me.
I think that's fair, guys. What do you reckon?
That's fair. Or he takes the point.
Yeah, I think it's fair. Yeah,
rather than got fine or I fill in for him and he trusts my score.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think that's fair. I'll go with that actually.
Yeah.
All right, cool. FUAD.
Saying that, people. He's in America after the bomb threat in the airport. The FBI could have snatched him.
He might be. Yeah, that's
you know what I mean. He could be gone. That'll be him. We won't see him again. He's in Guantanamo Bay, orange suit on, rocking.
Rocking. FUAD, you might be in long term, mate. But
can't go around saying you're blowing airports and think there's no consequences. You know what I'm saying?
You can't. I agree.
Wait, is there a fucking coincidence? After he said that Elon Musk has got him in a cab with no driver, and the last time he's seen he's on a highway with no driver. Notice,
noticing. Hey, go on, FUAD.
Brothers, man, what have we done here?
He's good, man.
All right.
Let me check. Has he messaged back? No.
Let me check because he's good.
It's on two ticks now, though. Just now, it's just gone to 2 ticks. So
okay, so someone's got his phone.
Yeah, they let you have the phone for an hour there at Guantanamo. So he's probably just got his phone cut off. Probably rang
go, FUAD.
What's the first game?
Just Arsenal Liverpool for now.
I'm gonna go Liverpool 2-0. 2-1, sorry. Liverpool 2-1 win.
2-1.
That was my score, man.
SAEED.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Liverpool 2-1 as well.
Oh, you see, is this what's gonna happen? I go first and guys just start copying my answers.
No. I was literally gonna go with that. That's what I was gonna go with.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal.
Yeah. Come on, Turkish. Show chest.
Yeah, I went 2-1 Arsenal. That's hopefully Saka's fit. Matisse.
2-1 Liverpool.
Jeez. Everyone going for
that sort of week, though. I don't mind, it's that sort of week.
GRIZZ.
You fucking do mind. 1-1.
What the fuck? That's mind games, though. I know what he's doing. He's doing the Turkish, what he used to do back in the day.
And Steve.
1-0 Arsenal.
1-0.
Ooh, Steve.
He changed it.
You know what? You do need a big win, though, Steve.
He was channeling his inner Steve there. Did you see him? He was thinking about it.
No.
He changed it because he's like, I'm favoring Arsenal. I'm favoring Liverpool.
That's what I'm saying.
And then he's reversed it. He's favoring Liverpool, but fuck it. 1-0 Arsenal.
You'll see.
Steve, I'm going to stay with you because we're talking top of the league right now. And I know you've only got Southampton first, but we had a early question in from Kareem, and he's asking you which quadrant or which 4 players would you lean towards? Is it Company, Fernandinho, David Silva, and Sergio Aguero? Or is it Diaz, Rodri, De Bruyne, and Haaland?
What a question.
Diaz for Stones. I'd say that's
swapping.
perfect.
No swapping.
I'm gonna go with so hard. I'm gonna go with Diaz, Rodri, De Bruyne, Haaland, just because they won the treble.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah, I get it.
Is that your? But is that your choice? Bro? What's your choice?
You'd have a mixture, wouldn't you? Because different players, like, I mean, Company was captain, first Premier League. Fernandinho was a legend. David Silva, Aguero for that moment. But then you look at Diaz, four seasons, 4 Premier Leagues. Rodri, the treble, fucking unbelievable. Ballon d'Or nominee. Kevin De Bruyne, probably the best midfielder we've seen. And then Erling Haaland, who's just broke every record since he's turned up. You see that stat yesterday? 44 Champions League goals in 42 games.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a good job we've got him, though, because like Roy Keane said, he's a League 2 striker. So when we get relegated, he'll be fucking great in League 2.
Steve, go on. I mean, Southampton at home. I mean, should we do predictions? Do you have anything to know? Is De Bruyne back?
No. I think he's going to. He did a statement, Pep, just basically saying that he wants to be sure. So I don't think we need to rush him back. No disrespect to Southampton, but saying that Man City's defence at the minute, we're conceding against everyone. So, you know, I think we've gone down about 5 or 6 times this season and had to come back from winning positions. So, but we're doing all right. He's changing it a little bit, and City will get the job done, no problem.
And like you said, Nunes had a good game in midweek. So yeah.
Yeah, he's a strange one because I got told off one of the lads that in training he's unbelievable, and then when Pep plays him, he just doesn't do enough. And you know what Pep's like? You've got to shine. If you don't shine, and it's trust with Pep as well. You know, some games he'd be having a great game, then he'll do something absolutely stupid, and it'll be against someone small, and it won't cost us. But then I feel like Pep looks at that and thinks, if he does that against Arsenal or if he does that against Liverpool, then can I trust him in these big games? You know, so listen, I'm wishing him well. We bought it for a reason. Nobody knows the reason. The reason is he's got to fucking play and get involved. So get involved, man. You know what I'm saying?
Snooker Stone says Stones to score 3 times in a week on Saturday. Goal machine. And on that note, Fuad, first up, Man City, Southampton.
I'm going to go 5-1 Man City win.
5-1 straight in. SAEED.
Just before I give my prediction, do you reckon I should triple captain Haaland this weekend, guys? Because of advice. Yeah.
Go on.
No, it never fucking works like that. It never works like that. They're going to come and sit on the edge of the box. You'd be better captaining Ruben Diaz, who would be having long shots for 40 fucking yards all game.
Southampton been trying to go stroke for stroke with everyone this season. I can't lie. I reckon they're going to get schooled.
Yeah.
Savinho, mate. Savinho is playing really well at the minute. He's so raw, but such a great talent. That when he roasted that fullback last night and then dinked it in, and Haaland did that goal. But Erling, you don't listen. If you like Pep to resting, do you know what I mean? He's daft. Honestly, if you like Pep to resting, play Foden in a false 9 or something.
4-0 Man City.
Oh, that's fine.
4-0.
So are you triple captain after that bit of advice? What are you gonna do?
I'll think about it. You know what I'm saying?
You fucking wasted our time then.
You didn't really give any input.
I was going to do a double game week always.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go 4-0 as well.
I've got to change it now. Can't everyone go 4-0?
Matisse.
3-0.
3-0 GRIZZ.
But you know you've got one correct score. You know that.
You don't need to remind me every week.
How do you only?
Every year.
Every year, you know. By the way, it's crazy. Your bot knowledge stinks, man.
How's this about football knowledge, you dickheads? 4-0, I'm gonna copy you.
What? Yo,
this guy.
So cute.
Uncle.
When I win, fuck you.
Steve, round it off.
4-0 City.
Jesus
Another
Christ!
4-0.
If this 4-0 comes in, finished.
Yeah.
If FUAD gets this for Toby 5-1.
Toes will be vexed if 4-0 comes in, though.
Yeah, the FUAD said 5-1. Only one.
My brother FUAD.
No, but you know those ones sometimes you think clean sheet and the first 5 minutes the other team just score.
You know what? It's true. That's true.
Dashes your hold.
True.
Jim and Jeff said if City players and Pep got told they get 1 billion each if they score 8 or more against Southampton Saturday, would they do it easy? Yes. They certainly would. Probably they might do it by half time, if I'm honest with you. 1 billion each. I've even moved. Did it say 1 billion each? They'd do it by half time. They would definitely do it by half time. Haaland would bag 8. But yeah, keep it moving. Palace away for Tottenham, West Ham away for United, Newcastle home for Chelsea. I think United away to West Ham is probably the pick of the bunch, and
mid-off.
Ten Hag lives on as well. A draw against Fenerbahce, so
unbeaten in the Europa League.
Oh, come on, man.
Unbeaten.
Stop that, man.
Yeah.
Listen. Paul, man. Paul.
I
don't know if you guys watched the game, but
no, never. Slow pain, suffering. This is
I
crazy.
watched it. Anana made a couple good saves first.
Bro, Anana kept us in it. I'll be honest with you, man. Made some good saves. Rashford had probably our best chance after the 1-0, but we really didn't create much, man. You know, it's just not great, man. It's actually not great. I think the stats, I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's our worst run in Europe for 40 years. Wow. I think we've got only one win now since we last won an away game was in 2023 against Real Betis. Our last win in Europe was 1 year ago today against Copenhagen, 1-0, and Onana saved the penalty on that day. It's not looking good. We're 21st, are we, in the Europa League? And yeah, man, it's catch-up time, man. But I don't know, man. Again, today, Mazraoui in the 10 role. I mean, I don't know what this brother's thinking.
He actually played in the 10.
Yeah.
He played in the 10.
Yeah.
Right. He played in the 10 role today. And
he was fucking crap as well. Absolute fucking shite as well.
Bro, it's mad. And I think he said something just now. He said something about we away from home in Europe, hectic ambience. To start with 4 attackers is too much. Broski, like this Fenerbahce have got like 8 managers in the last how many years, bro? Like them, man, it's not the Jose Mourinho back in the day, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, relax. Why are you scared for? But that's what he is, bro. Like with Ten Hag, bro, it's boring football. We're not really scoring that many goals. We scored today, but again, it's 0 goal difference in the Europa League. It's not
you lot should be in the Conference League.
Talk to me about Dutch Tom. Talk to me about him.
Man, I don't know.
You said it's been harsh on him. You said it's been harsh on him.
Awful.
I mean, he got an assist.
Talk to me about the new striking coach, Rude.
No, but Steve, you're right to mention what do you call him, Dutch Tom first, because even Garnacho was gonna slap him at one point.
Oh man, please, he was awful today, awful man. But like I said to you, man, we had Ahmad on the bench. I don't know if you've seen it, but the guy is. I feel sorry for him, man. Like this guy wants to go back to Sunderland. Sorry,
he wants to go back to Sunderland, Ahmad.
Mate, 100%, bro. The guy brought on Anthony. Anthony got injured, and then he finally brought him on. But I don't know if you guys see his face, bro. He was screwing, and then Rude and Raneri had tried to go over and say, "Yo, bro, man, everything good." And he was like, "Bro, leave me alone, man. Like, yo, what are you talking to me like that for when you man didn't want to play me?" You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Listen, Fenerbahce, one point, we move, we go to West Ham, which I ain't gonna lie to you, man. As much as they're shit, we're shit as well. It could be like generally, guys, it's very, very difficult to predict this game, because they could find a way of winning on a Sunday and just return into this unbelievable team, yeah. Or United could go there and just destroy them, and they've been poor at the back. Todibo's been awful, like they're not very great under Lopetegui. So it's a bit of a weird game on Sunday. I genuinely don't know what to think of that game. It's a mid-off. Like, generally, it's a mid-off, that game. Like, it could be anything. I don't know how to predict this. I genuinely don't. And yeah, man, bro, I'm just kind of like, where's the goals going to come from? I'm puzzled, man. So it's up to you guys to analyze that. And yeah, we're doing shit. And yeah, that's all I'd say.
I don't really. Yeah, that's the only. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. No,
what do you want to say? We're shit. We're shit. Like, I genuinely, man. You guys
analyze it for yourselves, man. I ain't got the energy for this, bro.
Exactly. Analyze it for yourselves, man. Them. I told you we're shit. The manager is not great. The players, bro, just everything right now is just shit. I can't give you. And if there's anyone out there that wants positivity, please enlighten me. If you think United are on a good path,
where's the Robert? Where's the Robert of your fan base?
Marcel,
Tyrone. That's the man. Them. Yeah, that's the one. G and them, man. They're the ones who's talking.
Liban's another one, no?
Liban, exactly. But you know,
yeah, but you know, I'm starting to think these men are enemy of progress, because you can't watch that Manchester United team and still be sticking by that manager, still be sticking by whatever process that is. Like, I'm starting to think that they get a kick out of your club losing. Like they're getting, I don't know.
I think you know what it is. It's just hoping, isn't it? I think they're just hoping.
What is there to what hope?
I know, but it's more like hope? United will turn it around.
How?
United will somehow find it, guys. And I think that's all it is. It's not based on evidence of what we've seen. It's just more a case of, don't worry, guys, man. We're gonna turn it around, man. Believe, and that's what it is. And that's why for me, I'm like, bro, you can't live in that.
So the best thing that happened for Man United was they won the FA Cup. That make them look mint, and that saved his job. And this guy, every single interview, he's mentioning he's won the FA Cup and he's won the League Cup. Do you think if Real Madrid hadn't won the league for as many years as them, that their manager would dare say on national TV, yeah, but at least we won the Copa del Rey? His house would be burnt down and he'd be took to the airport and slung. Same with Barcelona. Same with all these clubs around the world, these big clubs. So for him to say that as a Man United manager, yeah, but we've won a couple of trophies and, you know, I'm the closest to Pep and all that. And these guys are lapping it up.
Yeah.
They need to fucking get rid of him, mate. But we don't want to say too much on the blue side. We're sort of happy with it. Do you know what I mean? It was... we love it, man. We're loving it. It's great to see. You know what I mean? It's the Ineos era again, isn't it? Barada, Wilcox, it's the same old crew. You know, wait till they get going. You're shitting yourself, Steve. SAEED was having big fucking boardroom meetings in his house with Nuruddin, telling us all about Omar, what he's going to do. He knows all your secrets, your transfer targets and all that. Well, let me tell you this, mate. Fucking Dutch Tom was never a transfer target for us, because we don't mix in bowls of shit. We get elite diamonds. We go diamond hunting. We polish diamonds over at the Etihad. You're getting big, clumpy pieces of shit with sweet corn in it and trying to tell me it's a fucking diamond. So don't be giving me the Omar Baradi fucking era, mate, because we're seeing that in full 4K live, 8K HD, fucking surround sound, and it's absolute fucking glorious to watch. So long live Omar Baradi and Jason Wilcox. Keep pulling out them big turds, and we'll fucking keep on rocking over there, yeah? Keep it going. Keep eating your biryani. Check it for turds, man. Check it for turds.
It's a slow, painful death.
I move. Like,
it's the slowest. It's the slowest painful death.
It's my favorite thing, I swear.
Bro, man, sweet corn shit is absolutely crazy.
Yo, the sweet corn shit was so specific.
That's what he is.
He said, "Don't tell me." He said, "Don't tell me they're diamonds." He said, "Little bits of corn in the turd. Don't tell me they're diamonds."
Listen. What it is?
Oh, nah, man, you need to get one of those in per episode, man. That's fucking incredible.
So we got some quotes about the Amad Diallo business, yeah? Literally just come out now. So Romano's tweeted, Diallo didn't play one single minute versus Villa and Brentford, subbed on tonight only after Anthony's injury. Ten Hag. He's doing well, but I'm laughing when I'm reading this shit. Listen to this.
I know what you said.
He's doing well, but I must also reward almost reward the performances of Anthony in training. Anthony is a threat almost every training session.
And people wonder why Sancho was moving mad.
Anthony GA in training is crazy. That's what he's saying.
Training hype, bro.
This guy is he's doing an inside job on Manchester United at this point.
He wants a second payment. I think that's a good payment, 15 million.
He's doing more than what Conte was doing at Tottenham. Do you remember when Conte started to literally go against them?
Yeah.
He was literally saying the most wild shit.
He does it in a
just so
very
he could get
conniving way, though.
Because you know what? Yeah, with Conte now, because the difference is, with Conte, you knew he wanted to leave Spurs. He was just pointing out the factual things all us fans knew. If anything, some of us, I can't lie to you, were actually quite glad he was pointing out a lot of those shits. What Ten Hag is doing over there,
I know.
I don't know. I don't know what to call that. I don't even know what to call that.
Bro. You're countryman, man.
Hey,
do you associate with that? Do you associate with that?
See the difference, yeah? Slot came in at Liverpool, yeah? Kept his fucking mouth shut, right? Slot came in at Liverpool, kept his mouth shut, didn't say a thing, went under the radar, knew he had big boots to fill, decided he was going to do it his way. People have fell in love with him. The fans are on board. He's got credit in the bank. Ten Hag walked through the door and went, yeah, era's coming to an end, man. Man City and Liverpool, yeah, they need to watch out and all that. Just made a rod for his own back. The guy talks absolute shit. He has literally bought a half a team of ex-Ajax players that wasn't good enough for Ajax, right? Because he knows the dressing room don't like him. So he gets his mates in there. So he's got half the dressing room that like him. Now he's brought in a backroom staff of Rude and all the boys. And I'm not being funny, but United have got worse since Rude came in. So Benny McCarthy, whoever he was, the strike coach before him, we need to get him back, man.
Bro, Steve,
yeah, but how bad they were last year, Steve. Well, do you know what? They're just a shit. They're just a shit, man.
They're worse now.
Shit and shit. You know when they say shit and shit? It's a shit, innit?
Right. How's Ruud Van Nistelrooy not pulled that Ten Hag and gone, listen, get this fucking squirtsy guy fucked off because he's fucking useless, man. Get him fucked off. You need to tell him that. You know what I mean? And that Anthony guy, honestly, on my life, yeah, someone in the boardroom needs to have a word because that is a £90 million player, yeah, that is just offers nothing to the team. Who sanctioned that deal? Who knocked on that door and said, yeah, you can sign him without watching a video, a DVD, a couple of games? Take a couple of games on, watch them, make sure.
He sanctioned it because he was winning in Ajax, innit? He's seen the
Ten Hag,
you know.
What to see him because he's come to the Premier League, he's done nothing at all of note, nothing. And it's like, that's a lot of budget to do nothing. Do you know what I mean? That's a lot of budget, man. But
I'm actually exhausted of how exhausted of how shit you lot are. Like, it's actually getting a bit tiring. But do you know what it is with you lot? It's like you the difference with us is at least we sacked managers in that season. We tried to change things. You guys are just dragging it out now. It's just boring. Yeah. It's just boring. It's like there's just nothing more to say about this dead team. We've been talking about Manchester United for the last 12 months, the same conversations, same topics, same points, and there's nothing, no change, nothing. It's just tiring. I'm starting to hate Ten Hag, and he ain't even my manager. I'm getting to that point.
That's a VAR. That's
not serious. It's mad. Yeah.
When's the other fella turning up as well? Rasmus. When's he turning up? Because last year, Rasmus earned me 500 quid because I had a bet that he won't score 20 goals. And Angry Ginge, he's had me another bet that he won't get 20 goals. I've had him 500 as well. So if Angry Ginge is watching, get my 500 quid ready.
We had me and you had a Pogba, De Bruyne. We don't chat anymore, man.
Yeah, you lost that. You remember you lost that as well. You had to take me to Fazenda and buy me copious amount of meat and fucking drink. And seeing you open your wallet at the end and then dusty fucking moths fly out of it and you pay the bill. It was crying. It was literally, the guy was crying at the bar paying the bill. It was like, how much? How much? And you know, his card hadn't been used. He had to enter his PIN first because he never used it.
Was it shiny?
So he had to get the letter out of his bag with a pin and scratch it off and that because he's never used it.
Oh, God.
I remember that.
Let's do the. Actually, wait. The super chats. United super chat starting with Suj. Hope you're good, my brother. I'm feeling a bit better. I know last week you said you wasn't feeling too good. Let us know. United have been informed the last 7, 1 win, 1 loss, 5 draws, 21st in the Europa League, but only by goal difference, 1 point above 28th. Yeah, not good reading. LJ, big up. He said, SAEED, Lawless just sent a tweet that can you please have that cursed biryani on Sunday? P.S. Shout out to the spicy bar cola bottom middle.
Yeah, we clocked.
What are you doing there, man?
Yo, my cola, you know.
Hey man, the dreads are gone now, man. It don't hit the same.
Find someone new.
Yeah,
Find
Yeah, man. You got to delve into the archives, man.
West Coast Cop said, did anyone catch SAEED and FUAD vibing to their own version of Many Men? The pain in their voices was chef's kiss. Big up SAEED and the whole panel. Come on, West Coast Cop as always. All right, cool. Predictions. Starting with FUAD. West Ham, Man United.
I reckon that'll be a boring 1-1. Probably 2 on goals.
1-1. SAEED.
I don't even know. Like,
Fucking weird one. Yeah.
I'm just gonna predict 2-1 United. Don't know how, but 2-1 United.
Don't ask me how. I'm going 2-2. Matisse. Actually, yeah, I'm going 2-2. Yeah.
It's fucking Dumb and Dumber, isn't it? 2-2. I don't know what to say anymore. These two teams, man. West Ham are so shit.
I'm going 1-1.
And Steve.
I'm going to go 3-1 West Ham. Ten Hag sacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one away. One of those away anyway. All predictions are in. Moving on. Palace.
Chelsea, innit?
Chelsea, Newcastle. Sunday, yeah. Yeah, go on. Matisse. Newcastle at home. I mean, yeah, would you have to say aim to get back to winning ways?
Yeah, must win game because we got United and then Arsenal after that. So we need to get back on the horse. We won tonight. Very, very easy win. To be honest, we were kind of playing in second gear until we decided to ramp it up in the second half and put the game to bed. I think Mudryk has given the manager a bit of a question, at least for, if not the next Premier League game, but maybe the cup game against Newcastle again next Wednesday. We played him twice in a row because he was man of the match today. Sancho hasn't got that position just locked off completely. He can definitely be competed with. But yeah, James, Lavia fit. I don't know if they're going to start because they started against Liverpool. That shocked me. And they were really good. So if they start again, then we're looking really solid. I think if we play the way we played against Liverpool, against most teams, we're going to be fine. Jackson, we're still really high up there, I think, in the league for open play chances created or chances created in general. So we just need to keep on that same run. Jackson coming of age a little bit this season. I'm very impressed with him. Still giving us all the good all-round play, plus some finishing as well. And the only thing that I'm worried about is the set pieces again. And because we conceded today from a cross from wide, but we also forced our keeper to make a mad save in the first 5 minutes from a set piece again. And yeah, Newcastle's Isak a bit quiet, a bit too quiet for my liking. Feels like he's due a game where he wakes up and shows everybody why he's one of the best in the league. So I'm hoping we can keep him quiet. Gordon's another threat. Barnes, if he's fit, is another one. So they still got options, Newcastle, to cause problems. But we just need to win, man. It's not going to be easy, but we just need to just get the job done because we don't want to be going 3 games without a win. Then it's Man United where we have a shocking record, even though I expect us to batter them. Then Arsenal. And next thing you know, you're too close to United in the table and you're not close to Villa where you need to be. I'm sure Villa will continue to chug along. So, yeah, I think we've been playing well. I think the underlying stats are good for us going forward. I think defensively we need to improve, but I also think we're a bad result away from everybody being like, hold on the fuck. What's going on here? Why are we 8th or why are we 7th? Why are we level on points with United? What's going on? So yeah, we just need to.
That's the one you don't want.
Yeah, so we just need to get shit back together and win because I'm not trying to see these men in this table. So yeah, it's not too much to it. Everyone's fit.
Yeah.
Everyone's fit, so hopefully a win.
I hear you. Prediction, Fuad. Start back to you.
I'll go. I don't even know actually. Chelsea 2-1 win.
2-1 win. SAEED?
Just a quick one. Unpopular opinion. Eddie Howe should be sacked. I think it's gone stale and they need a new manager. But I'm going to go with Chelsea to win 3-1.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
But who would come in? That's the thing.
Probably should have done
Remember
it.
me telling the Magpie channel about Eddie Howe? They all get very emotional, don't they? Yeah, I told him about him, didn't I? Don't get attached to Eddie Howe because he ain't the guy.
Oh, is that when you compared him to Mark Hughes, I think?
They're getting on it now, though. But he said to me last time we played him, I did a review with him, and he said, yeah, a lot of the fans are thinking that now, you know what I mean? That he's not the man.
I can't lie,
it's gone stale there.
I can't lie though, he's low-key been set up to fail, because if you look at Newcastle's windows over the past 18 months, yeah, it's been fucking disgusting, bro. And for a club that is supposed to be the richest club in the world, after he got them to Champions League, now you're meant to back the manager and push him onto that next level, bro. Got Oshula.
I don't think they can do it because of the FFP.
And these man, they're signing this summer. Please, man, that is not. You're telling me you're backing the manager. You believe in him.
And Isaac is apparently stalling on his deal now because the project's not gone to where it should have gone.
Yeah, I think rightly so from him. But they had to do PSR deals in the summer. They had to get rid of a few decent players. Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember when it was when they took over from Mike Ashley? It was Mike Ashley didn't spend for this long so that we can splurge over the next couple of windows. Where did that go? What are you telling me? Tonali and Isaac, and that was it.
Yeah, it's true. I remember that. Yeah. I remember that.
Come on, man.
At least they don't have Sports Direct plastered on their stadium anymore because that looks shit.
Yeah, I was going to say. But yeah, 3-1 for me.
Oh yeah, you said 3-1. Sorry. I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea. Matisse.
I'll go 3-1 Chelsea.
GRIZZ.
1-1.
And Steve.
2-1 Chelsea.
Another 2-1 Chelsea. Before we run through the last game, Crystal Palace Tottenham, people, reminder, hit the like button. Let's get to 2,000 likes. There's still close to 6K in the building, so show some love to the video by hitting the like button. Show some love to the individual channels. Big up FUAD, obviously, a regular on the Big Six, as you know. SDS, as you know, his own channels popping at the moment too, so make sure you go show him some love, people. FUAD Kadani is the channel. I think it's in the description. It should be anyway. If it's not, we'll sort that out. But he's not hard to find, people. Just search it up. And yeah, they got Manscaped. Let's not forget them as well. They're back in for tonight. 20% off. TB620 is the code. A lot of new stuff out over there on the website. Worldwide delivery. So, you know, support the show by supporting the sponsors. Big up Manscaped. As always, 2 years in now. Love for the love. Palace, Tottenham, FUAD. 2 wins already this week. Well, in the past 5 days. Going into this one,
getting back on the wagon a little bit after that Brighton result before the international break. That felt like it was a real punch to the gut, especially considering before that we'd kind of went on like a little run of 6 wins and 6 as well, 5 wins and 5, I think it was, after the North London derby and the Newcastle loss. So it's been an up and down season, but this past week obviously getting 2 good wins as well, in my opinion, battering West Ham in that way, and then Europa League you rotate the whole side and looked comfortable all game, few hairy moments here and there, but eventually, listen, you get a penalty, you take it. And funny, because we had a little penalty situation like them, man, with, was it Jackson and Palmer last year? Richarlison and Maddison going back and forth with it, and Madders, I think, in the end, gave it to Richarlison. Good bit of leadership there. I thought, you know what I mean? He actually took it off him and then changed his mind and said, you know what? You need a charity. You need something. Good to get your confidence up. You ain't scored since May. So I thought, you know what, being the captain for the day, I thought that was a good little moment, but good little confidence builder. I felt like for the squad players anyway, going into this another London derby, if you like. And Ange hasn't had the best of records of them. He actually won his first London derby last week against West Ham in, I think, 8 meetings against different clubs. So I'm hoping back-to-back wins. Palace as well, who've started this season badly, considering how Glasner finished last year. And he seemed like the new shiny toy that everybody was going crazy about. Tactically, look what he's brought to them. This season, they have looked shocking. I think they lost to Forest last week. They've United they drew with, Leicester they've drawn with, Liverpool. Obviously, I think Liverpool is not harsh to lose to them, but I just think they've been awful this season, and they're there to be got at. I know it's at Selhurst Park, which is probably the one benefit on their side, but I feel we can go there and take the game to them, because that's one thing I will say. We have played well in almost every single game this season. Just some games the results haven't gone the right way. You know, I think the only game I'll say we really played poorly was against Arsenal at home. But in all the other games, I would say we pretty much dominated, created most of the chances. It's just a matter of killing off the opposition. And I feel like now we're hitting the right form. Son's hitting the right bit of form. Johnson's hitting a bit of form. Solanke's starting to find his feet as well. So Kulusevski as well at the moment. The form he's in.
Yo, he's the one that's playing well.
Man is looking like a man possessed. You see the player that we thought we signed in that first initial 6 months, that burst of life he gave us. It's almost like Ange just moved him into centre mid and he's looking like a whole new player. It's like the shackles are off, where he's not shackled to the wing, and now you can see the engine, the quality, the drive he has on the ball, but then the work he does off the ball as well. And listen, I can only hope that continues and keeps getting better. Same with Maddison as well. I know he got subbed off last week and people wanted to act like, oh, all of a sudden he's dropped from the side. No. It was a tactical switch and that actually helped the game. But I think both of those are crucial to the team. And then today as well, I know last time I was here, everyone was talking about their little wonder kids and Cole Palmer this and Saka that. And I mentioned Mikey Moore. And guys wanted to laugh at me. There was all giggles and kiki, and man were asking who.
Mickey Mouse.
You will all know soon, I promise you. Yeah. You in particular, brother. We will spin the block, don't worry. We gonna come back soon, don't worry. If you watch tonight, if you haven't, go check the tapes. The spirit of Neymar was like in that boy.
Whoa. Last time, listen. Last time you slow down, everybody.
Let me say this.
Slow down.
Mikey Moore, Ballon d'Or. It's got a nice ring to it.
Oh my God!
Listen, brother.
Talk soon.
Last time you did this, it was a Dogie. Remember? Top 3 left back in the world.
Bro.
And hey. We're still
Them
only
might have
22,
had one kid.
Don't get excited, Matisse. Don't get excited. It's still only 22,
he's not been better than Cucurella. Yeah, but you said in a time frame. That's the thing. You said in a time frame. That time frame has expired.
Yeah, I still got 2 years left.
What about Dean Scarlett, man? Dean Scarlett was hyped up as well.
Chill. All I'm saying is Mikey Moore, if you don't know, get to know. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you just invested.
If you want to be ignorant, be my guest. But don't try and buy the stock.
Saying Alejandro Garnacho. I got cooked for saying that. Great.
Yeah, just remember this day. This is prime VAR. So when we launch VAR, this one's coming back round. We're spinning the block on this one.
I just want to say, I've watched. I could watch 5 minutes of Mikey Moore, right? I know he's better than Garnacho. I'm sorry. It's just. Don't even compare the two.
Because I got Saeed's face. Don't get started, man.
Don't compare the two. I'm sorry. Moore is going to be clear of Garnacho. Garnacho is.
Hey.
Let's do predictions for the game. FUAD.
I had to give my boy some props today, man. Sorry, man.
Not fair. We like it.
Prediction-wise, I'm going to go Spurs 2-1 win.
2-1 win, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going 2-2. Oh, shit, not even my goal. SAEED. Sorry, SAEED.
2-2 with Crystal Palace. But you know, if there's one team to
you know why I'm vexed that Tobes is not here today? Because I would have said, Tobes, are you not worried about Eddie Nketiah? He would have gone on a 7-minute rant about Eddie Nketiah, and Eddie Nketiah would have scored on the weekend.
I would have scored on the weekend.
That's why I'm kind of upset about it. So I'm going to say 2-2 and hope that Eddie gets off the mark. But FUAD, are you not worried about Eddie Nketiah?
Yo, I'm always worried about Eddie Nketiah, man. Eddie
I'm
underappreciated by Arsenal for many years. You know what I'm saying? I hope he finds his feet at Palace. You know what I mean? Good little club there. I mean, do your thing, bro. Spread your wings.
No wins in 8, man. No wins in 8. And I think it extends, man. Yeah. 2-0 Tottenham.
2-0. I've gone 2-2. Matisse.
3-0. Glasnow's walking the plank soon.
Yeah, definitely.
3-0. Grizz.
2-1 Spurs.
And Steve.
2-1 Palace.
Bro, are you all right, man? You gotta like get up.
No, he doesn't.
Table,
he wants to do a forfeit.
Are you want to do a forfeit?
Don't worry about me. Get giddy before the end of the season. Don't worry about me.
It's a long season.
It's giving us a head start.
Chris is happy. He's like, yo, at least someone.
Chris is like, yo, finally.
Back, Steve.
I've got a few super chats here. This one I'm not even gonna read.
Bro, keep that moving, man.
This one here, Ahmed says, deep down, Steve is upset about Barada moving to United. He can't stop talking about him on every show. Steve, you upset?
I'm devastated, yeah. I'm absolutely devastated. I don't know I can cope. It's been worrying me a lot, you know what I mean? And I just watched tonight's performance against Fenerbahce, and I'm even more worried about it. Thanks for the super chat.
There you go, Ahmed. You're not wrong. Jazzy Jeff has changed his DP. He's changed his DP. I'm off the DP.
What the actual fuck is that?
That is
Yo, that is crazy. Why is your body built like that?
I feel like he may have edited that because I don't remember doing that.
I remember.
Why it look like you got an alien?
I mean,
have you seen the film Alien when the alien's coming out of the stomach? Bro, why does it look like the alien's about to come out of his stomach right there?
Oh my god, Jazzy Jeff.
No.
He must have caught you in your first. You know when you put up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Caught you then. And he said, question, what's bottom left's fetish in converting fullbacks to midfielders? The months of propaganda for Trent, then Zinchenko, and now Martinez. Twitter tacticals at it again.
I'm just trying to find solutions to problems.
And that DP's one now, so yeah, we move. And this one here, I kept back just one name, people. On the panel, one name. I'm gonna go around. Ballon d'Or winner, and I'm not saying the name you think, because I think it's well documented that Vinny's won it or he's going to win it. But who would you give it to if it was your choice this Monday? Grizz, let's start with you.
So remind me, this is on the basis of the calendar year or last season?
I think it's from the start of last season to the end of the international tournament just gone.
Rodri.
FUAD.
Ryan Gravenberch. Nah, I'm joking. Vinny Jr.
Matisse.
I think I said Vinny before, so I'm just going to stick to Vinny.
SAEED.
Yeah, Vinny Jr. Man, that's the guy.
I go Rodri, and there's no point asking Steve because I know Steve makes it free for Rodri, if I'm not mistaken.
All day, yeah. All day.
MCFC lads, man, chill out, man.
Listen, if Vinny gets it, he gets it. But I just think Rodri, yeah. That's that. What would you say? What'd you say for that? Same.
I think the same. Like if it goes to Rodri, if it goes to Vinny, for me, either way, both are kind of deserving. I think the only thing with Vinny is you kind of look at it as the international tournament. He didn't do his best at the Copa America. Rodri obviously still did his thing at the Euros. It's like, but then Vinny turned up clutch in the Champions League in the deep stage moments, and it all depends on what.
Before that, the season before that, they gave it Messi for winning the international tournament, but Haaland won the treble. That was so despicable. Yeah, but that was a legacy award. Oh yeah, it's a joke. But what they should have done is, they have got a Super Ballon d'Or. Have you seen it? The one that's in Real Madrid that someone won. Yeah, and I was talking to someone about that. I said, why not give Messi a Super Ballon d'Or yeah, with the kryptonite and that coming out of it, because I've seen it. It's a mad one. And then give Haaland that, then it gets a new generation going. And the guy was like, they'll never do that because they won't give an ex-Barca player this, what the Real Madrid guy got, the Super Ballon d'Or. It's all politics in it. Even Rodri mentioned it and said it. It's all politics and that.
Yeah, it is all politics. It's true.
Cool, people. On that note, we're gonna wrap it up. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. Make sure you're subscribed. Obviously, a reminder: we are doing the Arsenal Liverpool watch along this Sunday. 5 of us will be there. It's only SAEED missing. Why? Because obviously SAEED's covering the United game just before that. So obviously make sure you're subscribed all around, people. Chelsea playing just before as well. You're playing Sunday, right? Yeah. So both 2 p.m. kickoffs, Chelsea and United. Obviously, football Saturday, Sunday. We're back Monday for the main show. Listen, people, make sure you subscribe. Show Manscaped some love. Hit the like button. Put the notification bell on. And see you on Sunday, people. The mob return. Love for the love.